usual suspecting.
Usual suspect.
It's a usual suspect thing. It's a
usualsuspect6.com.
Say what?
Yes. Let's get it in, y'all. It's been a while. Glad to be back. Look like we fully operational. Let me. I ain't get to do my tribute. To Biggie. You know, Gemini season, man. So to all my mate Geminis, happy birthday to my brother Boss Max. Stay ready, boxing TV. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to yell when the background's in your mouth. It's more than I expected. I thought your Jews were running, but they wasn't. So run it. Cousin, I can chill, the heat doesn't. Ran up in your shell about a dozen. You never see bank light, Frank White, your hand clutching, your chest plate, contemplate, you about to die, nigga, wait. Keep your hands high if you don't wanna die. Keep your hands high. Ain't no right or wrong in this game called survive. So you know it's Trey and B.I. G scheming on the cream, why I try. Keep your hands high. You don't wanna die. Keep your hands high. Ain't no right or wrong in this game called survive.
G5 Gabe, my bro on the check-in. Tay Brown, Strong Island's finest on the check-in.
I watch cowards bleed. Motherfucker, please. It's my block with my rocks. Fuck that hip hop, them 1-2s. And you don't stop. Me and my nigga Lance. So trimming season advance.
It's my favorite part, right?
4 pounds of weed plants for Branson. Now we lamping. 12-room mansion. Bitches get naked off get money. Players anthem. Don't forget one more chance. My other hits, other shit. Niggas spit.
I'll never hear none of the old heads play this one. Don't know about this one. It's Tracy Lee and Biggie. Keep your hands out. Probably was a baby. Alright, let's get started. Let's get started. Rest in peace, K-Slick. Rest in peace, Batman. Rest in peace, Ray Liotta. They told me Ray Liotta died from Goodfellas. Henry, one that played Henry Hill. I was like, dang, for real? I just was watching that when my internet got messed up. Real talk. I was just watching that. I was like, dang, man. Rest in peace. Salute to my big bro, Cadillac Red.
My man Red.
Yes, sir. Salute. All right, man. So we're gonna travel back in time, not too far back. Internet got a little bit choppy, so everything's been copacetic. So, you know, I'm definitely hit y'all with something real quick. You know, I know a lot of the other brothers gonna go live. So let me just talk about the whole David Benavidez fight. And I know my brother, David Morrell, as y'all can see, I got the Mortal Kombat theme up again. I just thought David Benavidez was Goro. I just feel like personally right now, if you ask me, what Mortal Kombat, I just feel like he's running through shit. He got like 4 hands touching dudes everywhere. Like, yo, them punches was hurting me that he was sitting Lemieux with. Like, I really sat and watched that. You know what I mean? During my run. Like, I cleaned out the crib. I jumped on my treadmill for like an hour and a half. And I literally was watching that fight while I was on the treadmill, like just paying attention, just zoned in. And I'm just like, yo, like he shouldn't even have been in there. And he came in at 166 because, you know, there's been a lot of, you know, situations with him when it comes to making weight and losing the belt outside of the ring. He never lost it inside of the ring. See, my thing is this, man. He hasn't shown me that he's really scared yet. Until somebody calls his bluff right now, he's the Mexican dread monster in my mind. In my mind, I'm going to call him the dread monster right now. The only hero brave enough is David Morrell, who I got over here is Johnny Cage. And actually, this fight actually went down. If you were old head, you know what happened with Goro and Johnny Cage. So, gotta give Morrell credit though on a serious note. Gotta give David Morrell credit. Like, of course, he would be putting it all on the line. I expect him to be putting it all on the line. He don't really, like, even though he's just getting his feet wet, and I know he got an extensive amateur background, he still really don't got nothing to lose to me right now. So he could live that cowboy lifestyle at the division right now, to where he could be like, oh, I'm the mandatory with Canelo, but you know, Canelo get to do whatever he want, like the favorite child. So let me, you know, get whoever else I gotta get. And I'm not mad at him with that. I actually like this fight. This is a main card. They definitely a main event. It's definitely a main event fight. There's no arguing with that. You cannot deny that. This is definitely a main event style quality fight. David Morrell. And then you got Benavidez and Morrell. I definitely think that'd be a definitely good main card. I guess it would be for the 168. Second belt, which I think is cool, you know, because I don't think they got anything else better to do. Rumor has it that Canelo is coming back down. I guess I've been gone for a little bit, and he's going to fight. He's actually re-signed to fight Triple G. So this is what I mean. In the meantime, in between time, what are we doing? Like, are we, you know what I mean, waiting for Canelo, or like, who are we going to be fighting in the meantime? Because it's definitely going to be looking like, since he signed the fight with Triple G, September the 17th, I believe that was the date that they said. Somebody could correct me if I'm wrong. They said that's the date. So I think David Morrell and Benavidez could definitely fight. And I didn't know that PBC deal actually had Earl Spence in it at a catchweight. And then he was supposed to be fighting Jamal Charlie. So that was supposed to be the PBC deal for Canelo. Earl Spence and then Jamal Charlie, which I think is kind of messed up. I kind of think it should be reversed, even though Earl, you know, been doing his thing, you know, at the way. I'm just saying only because of the whole longevity with more having to be able to wait and trying to get Canelo. So I think it should have been more than Canelo. It don't matter. Canelo move up and down all the time. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll definitely be okay. But Morrell and Benavidez could definitely get it on. Benavidez, after the emphatic victory, I believe it was third round, maybe. I don't remember exactly. Salute Corbin Phoenix. Salute champ. Make sure you sub, like, share, all that good stuff. We trying to get it down, man. I only been going for a couple of days, man. Y'all don't act brand new on. You know what I'm saying? This is good. I did this live. I get a little test run. It seems to be copacetic right now. Okay, salute, bro. Salute. Okay. But yeah, so after the fight, they brought up some names to Benavidez, and Benavidez called them bitches. Nothing wrong with that. Like I always tell you, if you want to have the act element, you gotta be talking a little bit of trash. It's boxing anyway. Male or female, you hitting each other. So, you know what I mean? There's gonna be some words there. If they talk shit in baseball and all them other sports where you ain't actually hitting somebody, then what you think is gonna be happening in boxing? Win, lose, or draw. So I'm definitely not mad at that. And then Morrell, he had took to saying, and we talked about this on my brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Cadillac Red. Make sure y'all check us out tomorrow. That Morrell has stated that after he takes care of business, I believe June 4th, he's going to be fighting the same day as Devin. That he's going to make David Benavidez his bitch. Now, I like this. I like that my brother Morrell said that, because now that automatically next interview, within a month or so, when both of them get interviewed, that's going to be brought up. I'm pretty sure, especially to Benavidez, about what he felt with Morrell, and then that could get manifested into something. Now, nothing is ever clear at the end of the tunnel when it comes to Benavidez, because there's a lot of fights that I feel like should have been made. For instance, Caleb Plant. I don't care what y'all say. David Benavidez took it to his gym. Went with Big Bro. It was just them two. Caleb Plant want to sit here and argue and slap Big Bro. Why you ain't slapping David Benavidez? Why you worried about Jose Benavidez? Like, he ain't in your weight class. Why are you arguing with him? And it got so real that Lil Bro had to hold back Big Bro from beating up Plant. Plant slapped him and running around the ring, his own gym. Like, this ain't a joke, man. We trying to think that this trying to make a fight with this dude, man. He said, right, can you believe niggas was mad at Boo Boo for crashing Canelo press conference? That's the type of shit you supposed to do. And see, Morrell didn't come up when he was calling people bitches. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. And let me tell you, as far as Boo Boo, because Boo Boo and Benavidez was kind of like on a clash collision type of thing was happening. And, I thought, and I was led to believe at the time, that Boo Boo relinquished his belt at 160. Come to find out, that wasn't true. Only reason I thought that because the idea was supposed to be that Andre was supposed to fight Zach Parker to get him in position at the WBA ranking at 168. And then and then David Benavidez was already set up to fight David Lemieux in the title eliminator. So then after those two fights, because they were supposed to be happening around the same time, then we were supposed to get Boo Boo and Benavidez. But now, since that is up in the air because Boo Boo got a shoulder injury, now I don't really know. And plus, he didn't relinquish the title. I don't really know. I don't know if he's going to stay. It's two parallel universes. I don't know if he's going to stay at 160 and he only got 6 months to fight Janabek, or he's getting stripped. 6 months is more than enough time in my mind. That's half a damn year for you to decide what you want to do as an adult, male or female. That's more than enough time for you to sit back and collect your thoughts and decide, like, all right, I'm going to stay at 160, defend it one more time, fight Janabek, or I'm going to go up, get acclimated at the weight, fight Zach Parker. Because I'm going to keep it real. Or for a shoulder injury, going in there fighting Goro, the Dread Monster, Benavidez, don't do that. I don't care. People could be mad at me all they want. Not Benavidez. Don't do that. That shit is brain damage. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If your legs can't keep up the whole time, you crazy. Benavidez is walking you down and throwing 1,000,001 punches. You ready for that? And he looked at fast as hell to me. I mean, then again, he was fighting David Lemieux. Let me not give him too much credit, even though that's my man. But I'm just saying, though, I was like, damn, son. Like, he really ain't playing. I really don't think he's scared of nobody. Somebody gonna have to really, like, give me some solid, hard evidence to where I could bring my man Benavidez, and I'll put Benavidez on night court. But you got to be able to really give me something. And I know there's people that'll defend him. So you're going to really have to, for you to prosecute Benavidez, for me to even sign off on that warrant, bring him in to night court, I'm going to have to, you're going to really have to, you're going to have to plant something on him. Get it? Yeah, Benavidez, Carbon Phoenix, yo, bro, it was crazy though. I ain't gonna lie, it got real loopy in there. It got real loopy in there. Lemieux shouldn't even have been in there. Now Morrell is different. Calvin Johnson, salute, champ. Talib Cunningham, salute. On the check-in. Calvin Johnson and Talib Cunningham on the check-in. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. It's kind of wild. But like I said, with Boo Boo, just like I said, being fair about it, like I think he definitely got a good chance. But like I said, it's 168. I wouldn't recommend off of a shoulder injury. You go right in there with Benavidez. I just wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I don't think that's smart. Benavidez is young, hungry, and crazy. I'd rather, coming off the shoulder injury, if you told me, what do you want to, which escape exit you going to take? You going to jump in the water or you going to go through fire? Well, I am a water sign. I'll take my chances in the ocean. I'm going to go with Janabek. Yeah, it's going to be hard. I got to get down at the weight. I'll take Janabek. That's a little bit more safe in my mind. And let me tell you, I did not get to see the Janet Beck fight. I'm so mad. I'm so mad because the first person I was going to text, whether my bro answered or not, I was going to hit up Steels. I was going to hit up our fella. You know what I mean? I did not get to see, man, if I didn't want to see nobody else fight on Saturday night, I promise y'all, I was so upset at the fact that I did not get to see Janet Beck fight. I was livid. I was like, damn, I finally went. But I seen a little bit of highlights before my internet started acting up. I got to admit, I did see a little bit of highlights. And he definitely, from what I seen, he punches very well in combination. Very well. The nigga punches very well in combination. Let me just keep it a stack. I could... And let me even go out on a limb, even though his contemporaries, his peers, Triple G and Sergey Lipinets, two Kazakhstan champions, already have became champion. Let me just say, he's more skilled than both of them. Just from my little bit of eye test, he definitely got a jab and you know what I mean? He definitely punched well in combination. I was looking at a couple of the highlights that Top Rank was showing, and I was like, okay, Janet Beck, I see a little bit of something, but that's against a lot of super Uber drivers. Salute to Big Texas Cletus Smith on the check-in. My big bro on the check-in. Willie Old School on the check-in. My OG. Make sure if y'all viewing the live, y'all come in the comment section and check in, man. Subscribe and die. Yeah, man. So, like I said, and that's just me being honest. Like, you know what I mean? I was actually at the gym thinking about that today. I was like, if I was Andre and now I know it's a shoulder injury, fight Janet Beck, bro. Don't play that Benavidez game. Even if you win, it's gonna take a lot out of you. It's not gonna be no easy win. It's gonna be a grueling fucking fight. Especially if you can't move around the whole time. See, that's the thing. Because I think Boo Boo will do good on the outside, moving around like his feet. But the thing is, I seen him fade a little bit, and no, not with fucking Benavidez. I don't care what nobody says. Do not fucking fade with Benavidez. You will get stopped. Even if you've never been stopped before. He's gonna come forward, just keep that high guard up. And if you ain't landed nothing to make him really get hurt, y'all know how he do. It ain't no secret. It ain't no secret. I don't know what to tell y'all. I love, like my mom used to say, baby, I love you too much to lie. For real. Though that's why I said me, Janet Beck, bro. And that's just me because I like Boo Boo or whatever. So fight Janet Beck, bro. Now that I know it's a shoulder injury, I don't really like shoulder injuries like that. Not saying the last couple fighters that did have them didn't come back because Lomachenko had one. A few people, David Benavidez actually had a shoulder injury, I believe. Ryan, few fighters. The only one that came back bad and they looked it like real good when I was in school was what's his name? Andre Berto. Shout out to my Florida peoples. Andre Berto, he looked it really like good, and then he got that shoulder injury. And I believe he lost to Victor Ortiz, and then he was like on a decline from there. But before that, when Dame Dash was endorsing him, what? You crazy? I was like, yo, I ain't gonna front. I was like, Sunday school is beating anybody. That's what I thought about Andre Berto at the time. But yeah, but I don't really like shoulder injuries. Like I said, if Had it been me, I think I would stay at 160 and fight Janibek. Fight Janibek. Then get acclimated, see how you, and that could be good because you can see how it'll be a tough fight, and you could at the same time get to see how your shoulder feels before going into a really big fight like going against Benavidez. My OG Omega Red on the check-in. You know, that's just what I'm saying. Now, as far as David Morrell is concerned, he doing what he's supposed to do. I think that he's so talented too, where you know the type of dudes that he's fighting now, they're not gonna really do nothing for him. Even though, and just like Yoelvis Gomez. Gomes. You know what I mean? Yoelvis. You know what I mean? I think him too. I think if he fight a certain level of dudes, he just gonna stay there. Some dudes actually do gotta, I believe that. Some dudes do gotta get catapulted quicker than other dudes. I told y'all it's like the Shaolin Temple. You got certain kids that they ascend to being a monk quicker than kids that's older than. They gotta put like one kid that's 8-year-old with like the 13, the 12, and like 13-year-old because he's surpassing, y'all know how it go. And it's like school. Like you got people, honors, and then you got people that's even above them, like say English, you in English honors, and then you got friends that's even smarter than you that's in like AP English. You know what I mean? Advanced placement. Y'all remember how it is. Y'all know how it is. So it's kind of like that to me. You know what I mean? With a lot of my Cuban brothers. You know what I mean? Some of them do got to get pushed fast to where if they stay at that level, it ain't going to really do nothing for them. And it's not even going to help them if they do end up getting that fight because they fought that type of level. You know what I mean? Because I done seen a lot of dudes in the recent era that had experience really like do well, even if their records is a little even bad, but that experience, help them out a lot. So I definitely think that plays a factor. That's why, honestly, even though I want Morrell to win, I know David Benavidez is a surefire thing. If they fight, in my opinion, I think David Morrell, I think he would actually, I think he would lose. I don't think he would get stopped. But I favor Benavidez. I be thinking Benavidez is older because he already been through a lot in the division, kind of like Wilder. I be thinking dudes is older than what they is because, sometimes when you go through stuff, you just be thinking somebody's older. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of Wilder, shout out to my bro on getting his statue. And shout out to my bro announcing that he's coming back. I don't care what y'all said. I was so freaking happy when I heard that. I was so happy when I heard that Wilder was coming back. I said, man, my wish came true. My wish came true. I definitely think that's dope. And like I said, there is a way we could get them belts back. But I actually don't even want Wilder, even though he's ranked in that WBC. We about to talk about a couple things before we get up out of here. We done with Benavidez and Morrell. We done with the Mortal Kombat segment. Okay. Salute, Teach. Teach on the check-in. Teach on the check-in. Like, it's like a couple things I want to talk about. I need to talk about Tank and Rolly, actually, too. Tank and Rolly. You know, I gotta admit, that's entertaining too. But as far as Wilder, real quick, don't go for that WBC. Get the other belts and then take it from there. I want to see Wilder with one of them other belts and see what happens. Because I think he'll end up clashing with Joshua. And it'll be a few other things that end up transpiring from that. So definitely happy for my bro getting the statue. And yeah, man. Can't wait to see him back. Like I said, he deserved to go out on a higher note than that. Yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. If you already subscribed, tell somebody else to subscribe. Teach said, Wilder stay clear to WBA. You know what? At this point, it don't even, Teach, I'm not even trying to be like that, but it's just like we just can't be ungrateful. Whatever he could get his hands on, just to get back started, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it take right now, in my opinion. He like Carbon Phoenix said, he said, yeah, that way we can see something different. Facts. Salute. All right, OG. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming through. Yes, sir. Yeah, we gonna still rock out. Like I said, at this point, it don't even matter. As long as he can get his hands on one of the other belts, I'm cool with it. Definitely cool with it. If he could get his hands on any of those other belts, it's cool. Like I said, I'm happy for him either way, and I'm glad he decided to come back. Because, him getting his statue, I thought it was going to be a Rocky moment, and we just got done. If y'all haven't seen it, make sure y'all go check out my page. Me, KG, and Mac. A couple weeks ago, we did the Rocky 3 review. We definitely coming back to y'all with my favorite Rocky 4. And I can't wait till we do that one. I want to hear Mac and KG's opinion on that one and get their take. Again, happy birthday. I believe today, happy birthday to my bro Mac, man. Mac the Gemini. Salute to my bro. Stay ready. Boxing TV. Make sure y'all subscribe. Oh, my brother from the UK on the check-in. Rob, what's going on? My man Rob Sportsman Lee on the check-in. So let's talk about Tank and Rolling, which I'm going to do another live on. And we're gonna build on it even more. But I actually watched the All Access. I watched the media workout, and I usually don't even watch none of this. You know what I mean? But for Tank and Rolly, I did because I kind of actually respected. You know what I mean? I remember when this fight got made a long time ago. You know, a lot of people didn't care about it and overlooked it. But if you really look at the dynamics of this fight, with them being two hard power punches and dudes that actually not getting in the ring and it's just business. And, you know, this is actually like a fight where there's history here. You know, Rolly always kind of resented Tank, and it could have been like, you know, the older brother, kind of already surpassed like Rolly because, like Tank said, he started when he was 7, and Rolly started when he was 17. So there is kind of a difference. Okay, I see what you're saying, Carbon Phoenix. Yeah, I caught it late, even though we gonna talk about, you know what I mean, we gonna talk about. I'm gonna come back. We gonna talk about more about Wilder too. I'm gonna do a live on that too and talk about the route that he should go. But yeah, Tank and Rolly. This is gonna be a real good fight, man. I think because of the fact that Rolly really can punch, and we already know Tank can really punch. Like, a lot of things can end up happening. Now, Tank, he do got a good chin from what I've seen thus far, but I have to admit, I believe Rolly is the hardest puncher that he's faced this far. I'm going to say that. Not saying skilled, but Rolly is the hardest puncher that Tank has fought in his career. I could say that confidently. I didn't, and I think that it's gonna actually be a tougher fight than people believe. I believe that. I think it's actually going to be a tougher fight than people believe. Black Swan on the check-in. Third Ward on the check-in. Black Swan is a fool. Hold on. Matter of fact, where'd I put it? You a fool, yo. Damn, I think it's in my room. I'm in my living room right now. He said, has the gavel been located? That made my night, bro. I ain't even go afraid. He did got me crying right now. So. Yo, I did found it. I put it in some box because, like I said, I've been doing my house after I've been coming from the gym. I ain't gonna lie, I've been falling asleep too. Right after the gym, in the shower, and I've been opening boxes and doing like a room each day. I've been passing out, man. I've been doing too much. He said, has the the gavel. Yeah, I got the gavel and the block. I don't know why I thought I lost it. I thought I completely lost it. Yeah, I got the gavel back. Oh, see, I keep throwing me off track. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go back to Tank and Rolly. I'm thinking about bringing back the electric chair to night court. Think about bringing back the electric chair to night court for Savannah Marshall. We might have to bring back the electric chair. Oh, my OG Bruce Goes on the check-in. Rhode Island on the check-in. The real Aquaman, Bruce Goes. He said, watching Rolly and Tank press conference sound like Morrell. he said watching Tank and Rolly sound like Morrell battle. You a fool, Talib Gunny. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, at least they was talking though. You know what I'm saying? Because certain press conference where it's too friendly. You know what I mean? I liked it. I ain't go for it. I personally, I didn't mind it. Not that they were saying anything eloquent or being any. They weren't really clever or witty about. Like Floyd said, he had a point. Like everybody ain't gonna give it to you like me and Muhammad Ali, which is true. Everybody ain't gonna be able to have that element or Adrian. See, even though Adrian Broner, he may have not won big fights. One thing I can say about Broner always give me that. He got the act element where he always gonna entertain me, like and make me laugh and like be some type of entertaining at the press conference. He ain't gonna sit there and have me bored. That's why I don't mind if AB want to come back or not. It's cool. Whatever he want to do, it's cool. But I think he could do some justice being back now. Talib Cunningham said it was entertaining. Yeah, I mean, it was like I said, you know, it's been more entertaining in the last couple of press conferences I've been seeing. And just like the week after, I feel like we get a treat because we end up getting to see Devin Haney do his thing. We get to see Devin Haney do his thing. Right after that, I think that's, and we already know about Tank and Devin's history. They sparring stories is kind of legendary. It's like the talk at the campfire when it comes to them two. So I definitely think that that's dope, and I'm looking forward to this fight on Saturday, and then the Saturday after that for Devin's fight. Now, I think as far as Rolly and Tank going into the fight, Rolly, he looked like he's in really good shape. Tank looked like he's in really good shape too. They both look like they got ripped, really like they took it seriously. Which when you going up against a puncher, you know, you can get the light can get switched any second, so you gotta kind of be real dialed in there. And that goes on both sides. I know a lot of people like to believe and say like, oh yeah, you know, Tank gonna knock him out. You know what I mean? This is that and the third. Not saying that he is, but is it going to be easy? See, I don't believe that. A lot of people that just say that they said that, listen, this is why you definitely can't be for sure and be like, yo, I put everything on it. Because y'all, people were saying the same thing about Canelo and Bivol. I don't care. Didn't nobody give Bivol no type of chance, man. Didn't nobody give Bivol no chance. And like my mama would say, if y'all saying y'all did, y'all both face liars. Because I remember y'all was telling me not even to put the bread down. I said, even though I'm going to pick Canelo in the pick'ems, let me put the $100 down, and I should have hung around my brother's steals. Make sure y'all subscribe to the War Room. Because I should have put the money down. They was like, nah, don't waste your money. Don't waste your money. So don't even sit here and act like y'all could put y'all lives on it. That Rolly's just going to get starched in like 3. I don't believe that. You can't sell me. You can't sell me on it. I think that he's in too good a shape for him to get starts that quick. Now, maybe 6, 7, that's more realistic. That's a little, 8, 9, when stuff, that to me is a little bit more realistic. Not saying he can't get starts early, but I don't think that it's going to be that early. I think maybe 5, 6 in my mind. Because I never really seen, I see Rolly throw power punches till like the 10th round. Tired as hell. Now, they like to brings up Jackson. What's his name? The one Rolly lost to. Can't think of his name right now. But styles make fights. And I actually think Anthony Yidget is better than my Dominican bro. And he starts out Anthony Yidget. I remember when Anthony Yidget was a contender. Granted, he ended up falling short to Ivan Baranchek. Me and Matt covered that fight back in the Gap. Again, happy birthday to my brother. You know what I'm saying? His eye looked like Willie Lump Lump. Oh, Jackson Marinez. Yes, there we go. Thank you, lyrical, lethal. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Make sure you sub, like, and share. All that good stuff. Yes. But styles make fights. Styles, appreciate it, bro. I see you sub. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I mean, we do movie reviews. We do something that nobody else do. It's called Boxing Night Court. If you as one of the viewers ever want to be on Night Court and you want to prosecute somebody or defend somebody, just make sure you holler at me in the comments. We'll email each other. And I actually would like to see somebody brave enough to do that. There only been a couple people to do that. Monty Brown did it. I believe Conor Loco came on in the earlier shows. Renee Boxyoung. I would like to see more of that and not just my brothers. You know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot of times y'all be in the chat and stuff like that. And don't worry, you'll get a fair trial. I will actually like to see more of that. I want to see Mac go up against Stay Ready. We're going to put Stay Ready to work, even though he's the birthday boy. We still going to put him to work when he come back off his birthday next week. You know what I mean? We're gonna let him live this week. You know what I mean? I want to see, like I said, Savannah Marshall. But I don't think nobody going to defend Savannah Marshall. It's not about prosecuting. It's kind of sometimes will that person really defend the person? And BFTB, of course, how could I forget, who also had a birthday recently. More on the Taurus side, though. We in Gemini season now. But, want to see that, man. I definitely think that this is a good fight, man. This is a good fight. And after this fight, if Tank gets through it like I believe he will, I think he should fight the winner of Devin and Kambosos. Why not? All the women is unifying. And I don't think people got nothing else better to do. He said his only chance is ripping Davis' body, feints, deliver power, shoulder rushes, followed by nasty hooks for the first 7, then leaning on Tank and ripping his head and body at the end. I ain't gonna front, Corbin Phoenix, you box. I mean, you got kind of in detail, sound like a fighter real quick, but I don't think that's his only chance. I think him, like he don't punch traditionally. You know, Tank said that he's not awkward. He don't consider him awkward. You know, okay. But I do feel like he got like the way he orchestrates his punches. It kind of reminds me of and I said that Ricardo Mayorga, not everybody else want to kind of run with that. I've been saying that, like, he kind of remind me, like the way he punches and his style kind of remind me of Ricardo Mayorga. Now, do I believe that he can land something? It's possible. We got to remember, is that hand fully healed from the last fight? Tank took a picture of that. I didn't think his hand was that bad. You know what I mean? But then I think a couple days after the fight, they showed his hand. I was like, is that shit Photoshop? That shit looked big as hell. And that hand that he messed up, it's kind of funny because now Tank, when I seen in the All Access, he's kind of getting the acupuncture and shit like that, like Deontay Wilder got, you know, because Wilder, it seemed like a thing with power punches. You know, I'm like, damn, yo, like, is that gonna happen to mine in the 8s? Because I know I'm gonna be trying to, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of thinking about that. I was like, damn, yo, for real. I'm serious too. Like, it's what am I going? It's like, cause I know, like, for real, try to put everything in that. Not all the time. You gotta bait them in. You gotta be calculated about it, of course. But it's crazy. Like, I see that. So I wonder, will that hand bother him? Will that, because it could happen. You know how you can re-injure yourself in a fight. And I believe if something like that happens to Tank, which you have to always keep that in the back of your mind, you could get injured in the fight. You could get cut. And the same thing goes for Rolly. We don't know if he had like a pre-existing injury during the training camp or anything like that. We don't know. You know, so, but I do believe this. Tank has more way of winning than Rolly. Tank has way more ways of winning than Rolly does. Way more ways. He could, like I said, Tank, he could box. You know what I mean? He could counter punch. Rolly, he only has one way to win to me. And not really so much a lucky punch, but landing the right shot. Because like I said, I didn't realize, you know, when I was watching All Access, even though I watched the fight twice with Isaac Cruz and Tank Davis, I didn't realize that he got wobbled in that fight. He didn't go down or nothing like that. Tank took it like a champ, but I didn't realize that. But like I said, you know, it was nothing. He still won. But I was just making. But I do believe that Rolly is a harder puncher than that. Rolly is definitely a harder puncher than that. So that leads me to believe in like Tank, you know, he just got to be on his P's and Q's as far as defensively and transitioning from offense to defense. And I feel like he'll be okay. He'll definitely be all right. Don't panic. But I do think it's going to be, difficult at first. I think nerves and all of that, Tank been there before. So I think that helps Tank out a lot. He said Tank's precision power, athleticism would frustrate Rolly, but yeah, Rolly hits harder than Tank. It's just in it just ain't educated. Um yeah, not saying I agree. I agree. Um but like I said, sometimes when you fight a person and they not traditional like that, it's actually very harder to read than fighting like a dude that's a really good boxer. You might actually think somebody's a really good boxer, and then you get in there with them and you like, damn, yo, I did good as hell. You like a 10 times regional or national champion, like for real. And then you get in there with somebody that, like, kind of like what Tank was saying, that might have just started fighting, but they awkward as hell. And you can't really land like that. And you can't really, for real, y'all, be like that. It be like that. So it can end up uh, being one of those type of situations. Um, we've been seeing a lot of upsets in 21 and 2022. I think it been kind of crazy. Like, I remember, peace be upon him, Kurt Anderson. He predicted, I think it was like 2020. He said, I see a lot of upsets happening in the future. And sure enough, if he was here, because he kind of thought highly of. Yeah, somebody text me. But he definitely seen some upsets coming, and like the Canelo one was big. Um, a few others that we had were really big, and yeah, it's been a lot. It definitely been a lot, Carbon Phoenix. It's been a lot, man. Been a lot of upsets. That's why you got to stay on your P's and Q's, because you just don't know. And the Canelo one really proves it, where you just can't really count nobody out. And you got to really use a smart, accurate assessment. Like, okay, maybe this dude physicality can't overcome this person's skills. Maybe I kind of underestimated this guy, more than I should have. And we all done that. I'm guilty of that. But I just wouldn't tell you to underestimate Rolly too much, because he is bigger and he is strong as fuck. And Tank does gotta worry about. I'm not gonna sit here and act like Tank don't gotta worry about nothing. All I will say is it's more likely that bro wins, because, like I said, he got more avenues and ways that he could win. My brother, my NY brother, Far Rock. Shout out to all my people in the Red Firm. Over there, man, Far Rockaway, man. Salute, man. For real, man. Stack bundles, change drugs. Peace be upon them, man. Grew up off of those dudes. Word up. He said Rolly got retired. Nah, he really does. He really is strong, yo. Like Rolly really is. Nah, in real life, like he's really strong as shit. Like that's one thing you can't. Even if you don't like him, but like I said, he only got one way of victory. In my opinion, when it comes to Rolly, there is only one way of victory. Tank has a couple different ways of it. I could see Tank hurting him to the body. I could see Tank hurting him with an uppercut. I don't know. I don't think Rolly fight good on the inside. I remember the footage that I watched of him and Devin Haney. Devin Haney was working him on the inside. So he said, yes, sir, lived in Red Firm for a long time. See, I knew you was a Red Firm. I knew you was a stack bundles. I knew you was a stack bundles dude. Oh. Probably gonna get ready to go over there when I end this. Probably jump in with Ricky Williams real quick, or I might just listen in and do the ratings. Doing Jamel Chuck. See, I can't even do this one because I'm gonna give Mel like 10s. It ain't, you know what? I ain't gonna jump on that one. I'm gonna actually do it with a boxer where I could be fair. Because if you ask me, like, he checks a lot of boxes, and I just don't think it's gonna be fair. You know what I'm saying? Like the way you know what I mean? But yeah, when we finish up over here, make sure y'all go check out my brother, Ricky Williams, man. Salute to him, man. I'm about to get the soundboard too, y'all. That's coming. I'm getting the soundboard. I might order it tonight with my Ackwood t-shirt. Make sure. Hold on, y'all. We gotta go to a commercial break.
Usual suspecting.
Usual suspect.
It's a usual suspect thing. It's a
usualsuspect6.com.
Say what?
Make sure y'all check out the website. That's where all the magic happens. He said, ha, Mel did his fucking thing. Yeah, Carpet Fiend, I ain't gonna lie, I can't be on that one. Can't, nope, can't. I ain't gonna lie, they're gonna be like, Act, what you give them as far as IQ? 10. Able to adjust, mentally strong, mental endurance is a 10. The jab is a 10. The outside game is a 10. The inside game, 9, 10-ish. Can't do it. It's not fair. Nope. Ain't even gonna look fair. He said Tank just gotta come to fight because Rolly is gonna lay down, but Tank definitely a better. Yeah, definitely. Well, definitely a better. But like I said, you gotta be careful. There was this kid that my coach hated. I don't know why. Him and my coach always argue. His name was Brandon. He was a Jersey dude. Used to always argue. Yo, bro. Like dudes like my bro Mike that was there at the time. Mike was nice. He's the cat. But I used to be working Mike, and Mike was bigger than me. Mike, he wanted to fight at 54, but he really hydrated to like 180. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's like a middleweight or, you know, light middleweight type. But when I would get in there with Brandon wasn't even like a good boxer like that, but he was so awkward and shit like that. I remember getting so mad. Like, I was like, yo, why I can't hit this motherfucker like that? And the way he would move and shit like that, it was just harder for me. I didn't lose anything like that. But I'm the type of person, I feel like I lost even if it's a draw. Even if a person is supposed to be better than me, I don't care if we in Philly, I don't care if we in DR, I don't care if we in Puerto Rico. Even if I do even with a dude that's like ahead of me, I still feel like I lost. Because I'll be like, nah, man, if that means if we even, that means that I could beat him. Especially if he's supposed to be better than me. I don't care who you think is. If the sparring was even, in my mind, that tells me I could probably even stop him too if I put the right computer code together on some Batman shit. That's what that tells me. So it makes me actually a bit harder on myself. Like, nah, like, you know what I mean? I probably could have stopped him. Main boxing biker on the check-in. Another one of my New York brothers. Man, where my New York brothers at, man? Y'all better come through on the check-in, man. For real, man. Y'all better stop acting brand new. I know I've been going for a couple days, but we back now. I'm going to be bringing y'all a couple lives, uploads. Y'all going to get tired of me. Y'all going to get tired of me, man. Tens all the way, though. Haha. He Goku. Now, I mean... Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. He did look kind of Super Saiyan with the blonde flat top. You know what I mean? Working my boy Brian Castano over and all that. Main boxing bike, I remember, Chan. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no new dude. You one of the dudes that have been around in my channel that's from New York, so know what time it is. Know what time it is. My God. Like I said, rest in peace, DJ K Slay. Rest in peace, and peace be upon that man. Oh, matter of fact, let me type it in right now. It's my Instagram. There you go, Rome from Far Rock. Yes, sir. But like I said, that ain't even gonna be fair. If I do Mel Charlo, because I literally, he might, like I said, he might be number 2 now until Earl fights Terrence Crawford. I gotta keep it real. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put him number 2. I gotta keep it. He might be number 2. He was already on my list. I think he was like 3rd or 4th. You know what I mean? On the usual suspect pound for pound list. The only one I object to doing, and I'm telling my brothers this now, if y'all throw 160 up there, I'm not there, man. Y'all could do that list with that. I'm so disappointed in fucking 160. It's not even funny. That goes for everybody. It's not just one person. It's sad that these two cornballs, Murata and Triple G, they're ducked around or did whatever, and then other people act too good to fight each other. You know what I mean? So don't call me for fucking 160. I'm not doing it. I don't care. I'm not. Y'all could do the pointing system when it come to that division without me. I'm not fucking doing it. It's sad. And they always get at, oh, I'll be watching them little divisions like your weight class at the 122. And them dudes be putting it more on the line and letting they nuts drag than the bigger dudes. Not even fight. Got nothing else better to do with their lives. Nothing else better to do with their lives. Just sitting here making babies, not doing nothing. They could be unifying. Stop playing with me, man. I'm not doing that fucking division, man. I refuse to do 160. I'm saying it right now. I know we do all the divisions, but when it come to that, I'm respectably telling my bros I'm not doing that shit. Because I'm mad at every single one of them motherfuckers at 160. Boo Boo, Morrell, everybody. Murata, Triple G. I'm mad at all of them. I'm on some dad shit when they come to that. I'm being super fair. Nobody getting no leverage. I'm mad at fucking everybody. And I don't want to hear, oh no, but this person. No, I'm being fair. I ain't gonna lie. No. Damn, where my gavel at? I'm banging the gavel on all of them. And then I had to freaking watch that. Not saying it was extremely whack fight, but Triple G looked like he had to put everything into that damn fight. He really did look 40. He didn't look 40 in appearance, though. He looked it really like chiseled. Like, I was like, God damn, Triple G 40? Y'all sure? But then when he started fighting, I was like, oh, yeah, there he is. Yup. Yeah. Shit. Mayweather looked it better than him. And that last weekend, I was like, Triple G looked tired, man. Like he really had to push himself to get that knockout. He said, from Rome from Far Rock, 60 home. Yeah, don't add. I watch. Mark my words. They're going to say, oh, Ack, you ain't. And I'm not going to care. I'm not doing it. Everybody going to be mad at me, and I'm not going to care. I refuse to do 160. Because people talk all of that shit. Now, when y'all say, next time I hear a person talk about the little divisions, I'm going to be like, what about fucking 160? Do you consider that a little division? I'm not playing this game, man. I'm not playing this game where I'm giving any of them any type of light. None of them fought, none of them unified, none of them put it. And then look what Devin is doing. Look what Core is doing, putting it all on the line. Devin actually, though, really is the example. And it should go for everybody, young and old. You let your nuts drag in any situation. And now we're going to talk about that before I get up out of here. Let's talk about that. That's what I'm talking about. Determination. Belief. Supreme confidence, as my uncle used to put it. There's very few people that have it. Now, that people could lie to you and act like they supremely confident, but they're just probably just arrogant people. But to really believe in yourself, no matter what, to go into the face of danger. And one of the most scariest things as a male is the unknown. You got to be a maniac to go into something not knowing what can happen. And let me just commend and salute my brother, Devin Haney. Devin Haney is a great example, and I'm not just saying that, of not caring and putting it all on the line. The man did not have to sign with Top Rank, although I have to admit, I love the segment that they gave Devin on Top Rank. It makes me be like, damn, what if Devin would have signed with somebody in the beginning like a Top Rank? I actually think he fits in over there. I hate to say it. People ain't going to like me saying that, but I don't care. I actually think, like, seeing the little thing that they chopped up, it was really entertaining. I watched that too. The thing that Top Rank gave him. It was very entertaining. And I thought, like, damn, yo, Devin actually, he looked right over there to me. Over there with Top Rank. And then now they got Andre Ward over there. And I know, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be listening to that commentary. I expect Andre Ward to be biased as a motherfucker on some real Oakland shit on the low. Because Devin is originally from Oakland, even though he fights out of Vegas. So I expect East Oakland. I expect Andre Ward to secretly be rooting. And not only that, Andre Ward, no, y'all gonna receive this. Put your hands up, receive this. Andre Ward, I am expecting you to call it like you see it. I'm expecting you to be, since you a man of the cross, if I see any cheating, and not only that, the man is from Oakland. You owe him that. If you see any cheating, any funny shit, I'm expecting you being a man of the cross, which I grew up in a Christian household. My mother was like one of the biggest Christians in New York. Myself. So I'm expecting you to be a fair man. I'm expecting you to look out for Dev if you see something ain't looking right. If something ain't stirring the Kool-Aid, you heard? We holding you to that. Andre Ward, if you listening to that, I know you a church man. Put your hands up and receive that. For real, bro. For real. If you see any cheating shit, you better call it how you see it, bro. Especially, like I said, it's a little bit deeper when it comes to Devin because of the Bay Area connection. So I feel like you kind of, that's like if I was commentating, you know, you can still be fighting and commentating. It was a New York brother, you know what I mean? I honestly would be keeping my eye open a little bit more to make sure like they don't do them dirty like that. Gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real. Just so that even my Jersey brothers, I'll be like, just so they don't do them filthy like that. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, you know, it could go over your head because you could be too much of a company man. Now, another thing I want you to look at. These is just tips, Dev. These is just tips. This is just what's on my mind. A while ago, it was Jeff the Hornet versus Manny Pacquiao in Australia. A lot of people thought Manny Pacquiao won. I personally thought he got his ass kicked. But that's just neither here nor there. That was a long time ago. I remember one of my friends that was at the gym at the time from Camden went to that fight. He said, just like Timothy Bradley said, because Timothy Bradley was commentating around me. He just started. He said, my stomach hurt because of the food that he ate out there in Australia. And my man wasn't fighting. He was just out there to see Jeff Horn and Manny Pacquiao. And then Timothy Bradley ends up saying the same thing in the broadcast of that fight. So I'm going to say this, Dev, my Muslim brother, be on your deen. Listen, bro, don't freaking eat nothing. Eat everything out of cans. I don't care if you got to eat peanut butter and jelly and make your own Caesar salads for the week. Don't eat nothing. Drink only bottled water. Don't touch nothing out of the faucets. Look, I'm just saying, bro. I just want you to win by any means necessary. Any means necessary, bro. So be careful with that. I know your dad ain't there. And it's like you kind of against the world. Yeah. Okay. All right, I got you. I got you, bro. I got you, Rome. I see you you follow me and all that good stuff. Let me get ready to get up out of here. Let me stop. Go call my peoples He said you right words need to calm the weird shit down. I really hope Dev stop him Yeah, Rome. Yeah, bro. I hope he stop him too. I hope he stop him too. I really do. I really want Dev to get that stoppage, man. Oh, Xander Zayas, they said, been working with Cambosis, but no offense, you working with him and Dev is working with Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Dev was working, you know what I mean, sparring with Terrence Crawford. So shit, yeah. Shit, if I was Dev, I would have tried to work with him and Earl. That's how real it is. I know it wouldn't have been fun, but I would have tried to work with him and Earl. Just so I could get the boxing from Terrence and then I could get the pressure. Because, you know, Earl, he give really good pressure. Because Cambosis is definitely, like Bill said it beautifully. He said, oh, Cambosis fights off of emotion. Read him like a book. I didn't know he was that transparent, Bill. But let's get ready to get up out of here, man. I kept y'all long enough. Salute to everybody that came through on the check-in. You know, this is my live back. You know, catch me back with the brothers. Catch me on the War Room. Catch me on the Beltway, and catch me on Ringside Views. And you know, whenever I can run into my brother, 503 Lion. You know, Usual Suspect Sunday recaps. You know, Dope Spills Boxing Bills Night Court. You know, the Gavel's back. You know what I mean? You know, the deputy is back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely be hitting y'all with more stuff. Salute to the LDBC. Salute to the Usual Suspects. Salute to the full Berserker clan. It's your boy Act Reaching. I never steer you wrong, and I'm out. Peace.